Peace be with you, Trenton Garmin. June 20th, 2025. One thing I've learned about the faith being a Catholic, it just means baptized, universal, transparent in a way, is that most people who claim to be Christians never actually pray. Jesus said, "Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil." If someone's not willing to pray that for 30 seconds, they're actually disobedient. And so when Catholics get mocked for praying the Lord's Prayer, we're actually doing a spiritual, psychological, physical reset when we say the Lord's Prayer. Now, a lot of people tell God what they want, which if you didn't know somebody something, they came up telling you what they wanted from you, and you didn't know them that wouldn't be considered a kind conversation. That'd be demanding. So most people think they're praying, but they're really demanding of God what they think they need. Yet if you pray the Lord's Supper, you might get a hard reset to realize you get everything you need, and most of what you thought you were praying for, you're actually just talking to God about what you think you want. So it might have been a waste of air, waste of time, and not really a prayer. So consider the Lord's Prayer, try to pray it one time a day, and then from there talk to God, and maybe what you're asking for truly will line up with God's will, and you may get it. But otherwise, you might want to be cautious in what you pray for, because if you pray for something that's not really best for you, and then you work and manipulate people and you end up getting it, your prayer might have worked to your detriment, and that detriment that you worked in your life was really just back to that 30-second basic. You refuse to actually pray. So again, if you're a preacher, purported prophet, you may be a television evangelist, you may be a priest, probably not a priest, but more likely than not, if you're in ministry and you've not prayed the Our Father prayer every day for 2 weeks, one prayer 30 seconds every day for 2 weeks, your organization is probably not leading as it should, and you may be actually teaching a false gospel. The Bible teaches that very clearly. Matthew chapter 7. Many are going to say to Jesus, "Didn't we do all these wonderful things?" And he's going to say, "Depart from me, I never knew you." See, if there's a 30-second introduction every day to God's will, it would be prayer. And if Jesus has given us a step, the Lord's Prayer, to take and said to pray, and you claim to be a praying person, and you don't pray that out loud because it's too simple, or because you think you already know it. See, that's New Age Christianity, the novelty. Everything has to be new and creative, so they believe, and what happens is they put away the old. They do away with the good traditions, and they try to replace it with things that are otherwise just that, novel, ineffective, and impotent. But it really works, the Lord's Prayer. So consider being a Catholic, consider being a traditional Christian, and if you don't want to join the Catholic Church, at least be mindful you might be disobedient by not praying the Lord's Prayer. You may also be disobedient by rejecting the Catholic teachings in their entirety, the dogmas. Peace be with you. Trenton Garmin, tip on how to survive and thrive in a first world police state. Learn to really pray.